Hey, hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to this Moon Forecast Plus Tarot Pulling Cards. I have today with me Pernell Bobby AstroTherapist. Say hi. He's gonna give us insights about what this last quarter of the moon means. Right now, we're in the last quarter on Moon in Aquarius and in Aries, and we're moving towards a new moon in Leo. So these are both fire signs. They don't get along very well with the new moon just because they tend to want to be seen and a lot of fire and a lot of creativity, but the moon is actually telling us to rest. The new moon is going to tell us to rest and put a little bit of things on pause. So right now you should be focusing on this Aries last quarter to make sure everything is on track, so you can actually be resting and enjoying the fruits of everything that you've been working towards first. So can you tell us a little bit more about this last quarter in Aries?
Absolutely. One, before we do, we want to make sure we mention it early from the jump about the Abundant Reality Kickstart for 8 weeks. Aileen and I myself are going to be taking you through everything that you might want to know around. I was looking at. I was looking at this light. It's so strong. I had to put my glasses on. I'm literally looking at that as if it was the camera. You are who I'm talking to. Okay, welcome. Can you tell this is me as a guest on the live? All right. So yeah, we really want to just make a mention about this. You sure that wasn't like the side camera angle? It's just like, whatever. The Abundant Reality Kickstart. Okay. When I think about an abundant reality, you talk about a new moon coming very soon and its manifestation. The new moon is in Leo coming up.
Yeah, new moon is going to be in Leo.
Boom, which is already super duper close to Lionsgate, right? Which is it's super duper duper close to Lionsgate. And Lionsgate is one of those big portals, okay? August 8th coming. And it's also happening in a sense when Leo season is among us, when it's actually getting ready to roll. So when you kind of add in all these different elements and variables, here's what you're looking at. Whilst Cancer is still in the sky, Mercury is still there. Technically, the sun is still there as we record this video, as well as Venus is still there. So you have to take in all these accounts when it talks about a new moon in Aries going through the last quarter, like you said. From now until the new moon, this is about finishing up everything before you begin to manifest. So the key that's awkward about this, when we talk about finishing up everything, is the fact that we're also starting new things literally today, okay? Because Venus and Cancer had went by time last night and as well this morning, 0 degrees, okay? It left Gemini. It's officially in 0 degrees of Cancer. So the reason that's important is because the moon was at 0 degrees as well in Aries. These are 2 different cardinal signs out of the 4, okay? What does that mean? We just passed a spring equinox is kind of where you got a little bit of the beginning of what it felt like. This is back March 21st this year. You got a little bit about what that felt like to go through a brand new season. Everything that you once knew was just like wiped away and erased. We officially hit the summer equinox, okay, which is happening more in Cancer season a little bit earlier, a couple weeks ago from now. The reason why all of these things are super duper important is we as humans, we in a sense, we work in these cycles. Whether you're aware about them or not, things will close, things will open, and so many other things in the middle. When you add these 2 cardinal signs starting off brand new seasons, except for the fact that now it's a fire and a water, right? Aries is fire, Cancer is water, and they're both individualistic. They're both the first 4 individual signs. So it's like you have 2 different individuals from 2 different backgrounds, 2 different understandings of the world. One sees their vision through a very subjective lens, aka Cancer, the season we're in, and one sees their vision through what's coming in the future. It's that brand new spark in the dark. And so they don't necessarily get along, much like Aileen already spoke on. So really, I see people already taking their votes, and I want to say thank you for that. Some saying that they're not ready yet, some saying that they're absolutely ready now. What I want to say is what you can really expect before this is that you don't fully know what's going on, but you can feel it. All right? You can't fully see, you can't see the full extent of what's going to come, but you have a glimpse. You can't fully, and that's because of Aries moon and 0 degrees. You can't fully feel what's going on, but you feel something is coming. And that's a little bit because of this Cancer season, this feeling aspect, but it's also the fact that Taurus is very active in the sky. Mars is currently in Taurus. It's very, very active in the sky. But Mars is still very slow in Taurus. It's still very methodical. So it's going to take you time to feel in your body and as well within your own emotions, which is stored in your body. What's the new start look like? The beautiful thing is these things are already automatically bringing themselves to a close with these moon cycles. We're going to pull some cards. Aileen will start off with some of that to begin on really probably what the last quarter, which you can expect from now up until the new moon, which is coming on what day? That's okay. We have the
I have
we have
to
the
see
calendar right here.
It's July 28th.
July
July 28th, we're
28th.
gonna hit new moon on Leo starting 6:36.
Boom.
Yeah.
And so from that, what you want to really watch for when you talk Leo, you want to pay very close attention to your heart, your aorta. Okay, no, Leo is the heart of the sun from now, but also with your head. So this is telling the rip with the moon in Aries right now. Be mindful of being a little edgy and people around you being edgy. We were in a store a little earlier today, and the woman was behind you, same as like my mom the other day, and she really was trying to just broom and push by, pretty much in a hurry, in a rush. So my point behind this is uh, understand that a lot of people around you are going through a lot of emotional shifts, and everybody's experiencing a brand new season. Well, how will they honor and value themselves and make sure that they don't bend over backwards anymore? Now, as a part of this, while this is happening, they're only thinking about themselves because Aries is here and Cancer is here, okay, and Taurus is in the sky. These are all three individual signs. They do not care about you. Understand that. But it's not a personal attack against you. And that's what's tough to separate and discern at times and just be a little bit more objective and realize that every single person is going through their own battle. Every single person is going through their own season and how they handle the seasons that come. And so when you take that into account, you're best gonna be able to not look at it and take it so personal, because if you do, you're gonna basically start a fight. So right now it's about bringing your head into your heart and bringing your heart and combining it with your logic as well about the vision you see of the future coming, but taking it easy and realize there's a lot of abrupt energy currently in the sky. Okay, they're very young at the same time, and they don't care about you. They're mostly focused on themselves. So Eileen's gonna go ahead and pull some cards.
First of all, I want to give you an advice for this precise moment. We're gonna enter the last quarter of the moon in Aries tomorrow. No, sorry, Wednesday, July 20. So the advice that I'm gonna give you
on screen, by the way, 8.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're moving towards this Lion Gate. So if the 888 keeps showing up for you, there's something big coming. So the advice right now would be to actually just take advantage of this Aries position because it's a fire sign. So it really just acts without thinking too much. It actually just acts without thinking at all sometimes. So take advantage of that. Take that energy with you, and whatever project that you want to do or something that you want to give a start to, just take advantage of this energy and use it for yourself. Take advantage, do as much as you can right now, because the new moon really will frustrate you because it's also on a fire sign. And fire signs want to be seen, want to keep acting, want to keep doing stuff. But the new moon is forcing us to relax, is forcing us to take a rest, is forcing us to prepare for everything that's coming forward. It's actually a season to plan more stuff. So if you haven't done anything, you're gonna feel stuck. Especially in Leo. Leo is a sign that really wants to be seen, that really wants to be heard. So if you are not doing anything towards that creative project, it could be super frustrating, the new moon. So this is why I'm doing this live early, just so you can know and work towards it. Right now, let me show you. I have this amazing card that show all of the moon stations and all the moon phases and the signs. So, for example, right now we are in the last quarter of fire. I hope that you can see this because I
Absolutely.
can see the camera.
They can see it.
But yeah, this is where we are right now. And the catchphrase from this is opposition. Because I'm telling you, we're working towards a season that's going to force us to rest. And Aries just wants to be doing something. It wants to be active. So take advantage of this energy, do something creative with it, and keep moving forward. And I can show you also the new moon on fire too, but this is on Leo. Remember July 20, we're gonna be hitting this, and 28. Sorry, July 28, we're gonna be hitting this new moon in Leo, and the key word for this is recharge. So it's literally forcing us to rest, to take to hit a pause, and to actually plan ahead. So if you need to do something, do it right now, so you can plan ahead and actually do some rest and not feel frustrated on that area. I have here my Moon Oracle deck, so I'm gonna pick a card. The first one is the goddess that is gonna guide us through this last quarter in Aries, and so it's Ishtar. This is the goddess that's gonna be guiding us all through this season. Let me check a little bit what this is about. She's a Pisces goddess for the full moon, so it's already like watery energy. Um,
And while she looks at that, make sure that you take a moment to vote in the chat. Okay, if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Help this video get out there, because obviously, if you're here, you already believe that the information is beneficial in some way, some capacity. So take a moment to just show some love, hit that thumbs up, and share that video with somebody. And keep, yeah, what's up?
No. Sorry, I'm just looking at the comments right now. They don't pop up as easily, but I'm seeing Jamie. Hi, girl. How are you? I'm literally moving to a house that has a lot. So you're gonna be on your prime when this season comes. Just be sure. I'm sorry. I'm just watching my sister just creeping on the floor. So Jamie, just be sure to do everything that you have to do like right now, so you can be sure that when this new moon hits, you can rest and just relax and see how everything comes to completion. And I have now the meaning of Ishtar. It's actually you have to, the energy of this goddess is to keep a firm pace, is to be strong, and to never doubt yourself. Don't doubt what you're doing or where you're moving towards, because this is a season where a lot of gaslighting can happen. So you need to stay firm, you need to stay focused, and do not listen to anything outside of your intuition. Remember, I told you it's a Pisces and full moon. So it's actually telling us to follow our intuition. Whatever step we want to make, just do it. Don't think about it. This combined energies of this goddess in Pisces and the last quarter in Aries are giving us the direction that we need to take. Just follow your intuition and act on it.
And why you say that? I see a new comment came in talking about I'm doing preventative maintenance. One, I'm curious for everybody in the chat if you can just take a moment to actually share what might preventative maintenance look like for you. Like, because when I hear that, it sounds super duper interesting, but my mind also is like, what is that? Like, what are you doing to prevent the unknown? I'm almost curious, like, right? Like, there's a maintenance going on. I do know that I had sent a message out to one of the abundant reality people who were already in the group earlier, talking about routines, and that's kind of the first thing that comes to my mind. Making sure that you hit your routines during this time where things are a little chaotic, things are moving in different directions. We're in a new season, like we announced at the beginning of the video, and so it's like one of the things I know how to move through new seasons is by maintaining routines. And that's my best guess on preventative maintenance. In the meanwhile, I see you pulled up a new card. You want to share?
Yeah, because this is actually amazing, because Pernell was talking about this routines, and this precisely is in Virgo. So Virgo is all about these routines. It's about
Mm.
following like religiously, taking care of your body, taking care of planning. So this is the energy that's going to sustain us during this last quarter, going to the new moon. The card says altar. So really is to maintain. Um, yeah, literally is talking about things that have transformed into a ritual and to a habit. Now, just because this is going into a diminishing standpoint, then you have to get rid of all of the routines and all of the habits that don't longer serve you. So think about it. What are you doing day to day? Maybe the first thing you do in the morning is turn on the TV, and that's a habit that like you really don't think too much about it. It's not something that is serving you. It's just blocking all of your thoughts. When you turn on a TV, it's just without thinking about it. It's usually because you want something to tune down all of your thoughts. And this is something that you really don't want to do right now because, anyways, this is going to come up in the next full moon. Remember that the full moon helps to put some light into the hidden secrets, into the deep thoughts that you have, and you do not allow yourself to you do not allow yourself to have. So, take a look at that. Take a look at your routines. Take a look at your habits. Take a look of what you're eating, the times that you're doing stuff, and whatever doesn't make sense anymore, just get rid of it. This is the perfect timing, even to get rid of like a bad habit like smoking, or if you're drinking too much. This time is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
The energy of the moon is actually gonna help you a lot because it's doing that itself. It's going from a light point to complete darkness. So it's a diminishing force. Use it into your advantage. Anything that you don't want anymore, I can tell you for a ritual. You can light a candle, put an intention in it of please just let me guide me into whatever I don't need anymore. Let go of it. And then you can write in a paper. If you already know what it is that is holding you back, write it. Like, for example, I'm quitting the smoking, and then you burn it into the candle. You're gonna have this paper. You're gonna write it in hand. You really don't want to do this in computer. You're gonna write it by hand. You're gonna fold it on the other, not facing yourself, facing outside twice, and then you're gonna burn it in your candle. This is a very simple ritual that's gonna help you a lot. It's so simple that you really are gonna feel like this isn't gonna do too much, but after you do it, you're gonna be like, oh my god, how it is. That's something so simple. It's helping me so much, and this is the beauty of it. This is the magic of it. That anything that you do with intention is gonna help a lot because you're bringing to the from the metaphysical realm, from other dimensions, you're bringing it into your human body, to this reality on earth.
Boom. Boom. Listen, take a moment in the chat and let us know what are the rituals that you're actually already partaking in that have kept you grounded during this time as you get rid of some of those same habits, whether good or bad. Take that moment to just let us know what's happening. Uh, 1 second. We had a boo boo. we had a boo boo. One of the things that I did for myself, one of the ones I know I need to really buckle down on is my breath work. Uh, more, my own guides have been just revealing to me that I'm gonna really need it for this next stage of my life, and it needs to be something that's absolutely non-negotiable. Um, Deciding if I'm gonna do breath work today or if I'm not gonna do it do it tomorrow, or if I feel like doing it now. Along with stretching, another 8-8 on screen, by the way.
Mm.
Lionsgate is on the way, okay? And not only was it was an awkward 8-8, by the way. It was actually 2020, which is Scorpio at its evolved degree. Okay, the 20th degree in astrology is Scorpio. So I'm once again seeing 2020 right now, 8-8, 2020 vision. So we have the vision about what stepping into this next portal looks like during Leo season. I know for myself, that same Lionsgate portal, I really had not yet hit a lot of the goals that 1 year later have already come true 4 or 5 months ago already. And some of that was as simple as monetizing YouTube, as well as getting 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, reaching to 4,000 hours on YouTube. For me, a lot of this was creative. Okay, I think Leo was creativity. For me, this creative form of expression, YouTube was one of the things that I really wanted to come to pass. And now today I was with Aileen, and I have different issues going on with YouTube, where it's like there's actually money that has been collected via this platform that I still don't have access to over the last, I think, like 3 to 4 months,
3 months. Yeah.
right? And so the reason why I share that is to say, when you go ahead and you set these goals, you set these manifestations, you do the routines to make sure that you give yourself the best possible outcome as we're in this last quarter moon, this last quarter moon phase, if you will, working up to the new moon. Don't lose track of what it takes, in a sense, to actually physically manifest something that maybe your guides have revealed. And part of that is to go ahead and manifest it and let it go. And so that was a part of it during the time frame from when I actually set them. I was really holding on really tight and trying my best to make sure that I was, in a sense, controlling that manifestation in the beginning, and it wasn't helpful. I'll be honest, it was counterproductive. And it was the moment that I let go of the numbers. It was the moment I let go of the analytics, and I just remembered, why am I doing what I'm doing on this particular creative platform, that things begin to blossom. And once that happened, now it's like, oh crap, I'm now talking to you on the other side as a guest speaker with Aileen on this YouTube platform. And I'm like looking at it all over again. And I'm like, holy crap, the problem has shifted entirely. Like, the things that I was looking to manifest the same time a year ago, not only have they come true, but there are new problems that have arisen. And these are the times where you also want to take that reflection to realize, how do you want to focus? What where do you want to focus? What do you need to let go? So I kind of wanted to just like shoot that out loud, and I'm gonna check in with Jamie's comment in the meanwhile. You want to read that out?
Just first of all, thank you all for being here. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please just do it. It's gonna help me a lot. Hit that like button too, please. And I looked at Jamie's comment. It says like, I heard a voice say right before I woke up, over drinking on Fridays. It's setting me back 30 days. I have no choice but let it go. This is exactly the kind of thing that you can work through this last quarter. You can do the candle ritual that I just set up, writing that you're not going to overdrink on Fridays. Also, I want to take this time to remember you that you have to do this in a positive way. You have to write like over drinking, and because that's the stuff that you're letting go, just over drinking, and that's what you write, and then that is what you burn. And on the other side, on the new moon, you can make the manifestation of I am going to drink more water, or I am going to drink in a conscious way, So it's all about how you're manifesting things in order to set them up right. Because if you write like a double negative while you are diminishing it, you might get the person that wants to share what they are letting go. This is the perfect moment. If you have any questions, or if you want like a suggestion of another ritual or routine to do on this last quarter, or even in the new moon, please say it in the comments so I can look at it and check it out. The oops is working. They sent a check. I've been waiting on the wrong bank account. I gotta wait another 5 weeks. Yeah, there's a lot of delays. Is there something on the sky that's making these delays? Because I see that it's financial too, and I heard actually from my sister, she wants to get a loan and keeps getting delayed. Is there something that's blocking that?
Yeah, for starters, we got to put you on game with oops. It's the ops. She was like the oops. So we gotta get that right first. The ops are the operatives. Like think of them as like spies, operatives, right?
Okay.
But when somebody says the ops, they're basically talking about people operating against you. So I had to throw that out just in case for future reference. And it's true, the ops in astrology is Saturn, and Saturn is retrograde, and it has been, and it's going. It's yeah, I hear you. I hear you on that. It's probably because we all got like five people up on this joint. So I'm gonna turn mine's off on the iPad for a moment. Um,
Gonna turn it off here
Dang.
too.
Yeah, I had to turn the Wi-Fi off on a couple just to get you back on the lag without the lag. But yes, the ops is absolutely out. You know, the ops essentially is governmental structures, okay, institutions who work or run things like IRS, run things like financial agencies, any type of institution. Okay, a bank is an institution. If a bank had to send you money, or if the IRS had to send you money, or your tax company, whether country you're in, had to send you money. Um, these are all things Saturn related. Saturn is currently in retrograde, so it's there for 6 months on top of that, right? It started about Saturn retrograde started when we were in Mexico.
Also,
That's already
like
been
20
like
days.
it's already
yeah.
been like, but even before that, I think the first time I left Mexico, it went retrograde when the retrograde was finishing in Gemini. When Mercury in Gemini was finishing retrograde, and it finally got out right around the retreat. So I know Jamie was at the retreat. Shout out to you. Right around the time we were at the retreat, um, which is June 18th or so, Saturn was also going into retrograde, and it was going there for 6 months. So yes, everybody is everything institutionalized is delayed. Mind you, um, for me, my tax forms today, the stuff I was doing today, I went to send in my tax forms for the fourth time now on basically being able to collect based off the fact that my numbers on YouTube allow me to collect my funds, whether it's through super chats or just ads that come up, whatever it is that you all the different modalities that YouTube pays out. Um, there's currently money that I still have no access to. This is an institution. YouTube itself is an institution.
Mm-hmm.
But not only just that, but the tax agency is an institution. And it's all in retrograde. So this is just it's not gonna keep your stuff forever. Whatever these legalities, which is one of the things that Saturn runs and governs, all these legalities going on, they will pass. But it's basically having you to take a moment to slow down on these structures to make sure that you're choosing the right direction, that you are making sure you're investing your energy um, in the right way, that you're getting your paperwork and your documents done properly. And it's slowing you down just to show you what are your weaknesses, where are the holes at, and all of these processes. Like, so this is kind of Saturn in retrograde. Is in Aquarius. Okay, so this is the people. So the people are being held back. This essentially is a delay. If I look at this to be more direct, this is a delay for Pluto and Capricorn. All right. Pluto and Capricorn will implode in March 2023 of next year. So in order for people to insulate whoever, let's say whoever Capricorn is, these superpowers in the world, Capricorn, these big energies, these BDEs, I'll say, because it's not my channel. These BDEs, whoever these people are who govern big finances in the world, they're insulating. They understand that their reign and their power and their modes, their modalities of manipulation won't last much longer over the people, Aquarius. So what they're doing is they're redirecting, they're taking finances. These are a lot of the same reason why cryptos are crashing. People are pulling back millions and billions of dollars all at the same time, and they're insulating. They're looking to sit there and basically not support the people. It was never a part of the plan, but more so um, worry about themselves. Like I just said in the beginning in the video with Aries and Cancer, right? They're worrying about themselves. They're saying, look, you know what? The world's going down, burning, and I'm going to make sure that I'm safe in the process. What they're missing is that money won't have the same value in the next couple of years. It literally won't. Like everything that they're taking, it actually is going to be completely valueless. And by the time Saturn in retrograde finishes, stuff like that, we'll be in a different position right before Pluto implodes, and the people will come together, and that will look like something that we don't necessarily fully know yet, but it's making sure that we get our own personal systems, our individual and unique systems together to be able to insulate ourselves on, like what I've been saying on my own personal channel, off grid, which is not really possible in all sincerity, but decentralized platforms where you can talk to people. China has been doing this for a long time already, uh, and I recognize that with the riots when I was there, to have Hong Kong and China, they were going back and forth, and Hong Kong was able to insulate and keep messaging away from China. They still got taken over, but the effort was absolutely grand and marvelous. Like, to realize, like, how did they continue to run countrywide raids, not raids, but what do you call those things? Protest, protest. Even under the government's nose, who was oppressing them, they still made it all happen. So this is kind of why a lot of these Saturn retrograde is happening, to make sure that we insulate ourselves as well, but in a way that has less to do about money and more about people, social currency.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you very much. So, I see that you have your animal. Like, is there something that you want to share with us?
Well, I just brought it on standby for now. Maybe you want to introduce the abundant reality in the screenshot ability to win.
Oh yeah, we have like a very cool dynamic. For those of you that don't know, or we're having an abundant reality kickstart. This is an 8-week mentorship where every Saturday you're gonna be 1 week with Pernell, 1 week with me. We're gonna share you how astrology and magic mesh together in order for you to unlock your abundant reality, whatever this means for you. So this comes in like 4 steps. The first one is connecting. We're gonna help you to connect with your guides, with your energies, with your superior guides, so you can actually understand all of the movements, all of the energies, all of the guidance that they're trying to give to you. And then you're going to heal. You're going to check all of the wounds through astrology and through emotional and energetic healing. What is happening with you? What is locking this abundant reality from you? Then you're going to start to apply all of the new knowledge that you have, the natal chart and all of the transits that are happening, and then you're going to apply all the rituals, apply all of this new information that you have. And finally, you're going to conclude, because a lot of times you start something, you don't conclude it, and that's something that's locking yourself to, because it's something that hasn't closed, even if it's good or bad. It really doesn't matter. You just have to finish everything that you start in order to start something new. And this is exactly what this new moon is going to be about, to plan all of this new So we can actually help you to go through that and to help you unlock this reality that you have, something that you want, something that you wish for. We have right now a cool dynamic. You have to check this template. I think it's screenshot and win the abundant reality giveaway. You have to download this template or screenshot it and post it on your Facebook stories or your Instagram stories. It is very easy. It has all of the instructions right there. You have to tell us what is your abundant reality. What is it that you want to unlock? Then tag 2 friends that would also benefit from this program. And third, finally, I love this one because it's to post a gift that represents you or your energy. So this is for your creativity can go to the fullest. And finally, you want to tag either Pernell or me, just so we can see what you're writing, right? So because if you post it and you don't tag us, we don't know that you're participating. But you have an opportunity to win. The first place is going to win a free space in this 8-week mentorship. So you're not gonna pay anything, but you're gonna get all of the knowledge.
And two people already, three, I think 3 people already went and checked this out. So the irony of that is one person will already automatically out of the 3 will automatically win one of the free spots. The second person is automatically getting 55% off. And the third person is automatically getting 33% off. If those 3 decided to do it and no one else, that's great for them.
Already have
that's great for them. Like that's and there's already people outside of those 3 that are in the group. So take notice of that as well. So Carol.
Oh, hey, Solo the Wayne Tarot. I hadn't seen you. Thanks for